How do you feel about Christmas? Are you excited? Are you overwhelmed? Are you really happy, looking forward to the family coming? Are you lonely? Are you sad? Are you grieving? Are you just wanting to put your head under the duvet and wish it was New Year's Day already? There are so many things, aren't there, that Christmas and any kind of holiday brings out in us. And I think that once you've got to the age that we're at, none of us are unscathed by loss or by sadness. And I think that holidays like Christmas really do bring those feelings out. I had a whole Christmas video planned, you know, by the Christmas tree with my Christmas hat on and maybe even a glass of fizz. I've been floored by the flu for the last, oh gosh, this is the first time I've come out in about 2 weeks. So I pulled up into a car park on my way to tackling a little bit of Christmas shopping at the last minute. I think that when you have the flu or any kind of virus, it sort of weakens your resilience as much as it weakens your body. And when all you can do is lie in bed and sweat things out and think of every single mistake that you've ever made in your life and every single regret that you might have through your life, it kind of leaves you feeling a little bit flat. I wanted to make this video in particular. I wanted to show my face because I've been missing in action on YouTube for a couple of weeks now. Long story short, I've scrapped my Christmas video because I feel more reflective and I feel more as if I just want to reach out to some of you who might not be as happy as the season would suggest we should be. I know in particular of 3 women in my circle who have lost their mothers in the last few weeks. It's never a good time, is it, to lose your mother? But just before Christmas, that must be awful. And the first Christmas in any kind of loss is probably always the worst. There's always that empty hole at the table, isn't there? That empty hole, that empty seat at the table, empty hole in your heart. So Christmas feels like something that you have to get through. But the thing is, as women, as matriarchs, as heads of families, I suppose, in so many ways, it often falls to us to make Christmas happen. And we have to think about the people that are still here and the people that we loved. And so we carry on, don't we? We carry on and we do the shopping, we do the cooking, we do the present buying and the wrapping, etc., etc. I don't do the Christmas shopping as in food shopping. That's my other half's job. I just drink some sherry and look festive. But I know that I had this whole list, you know, how to make Christmas easier, you know, slice your lemons in advance and put them in the freezer and all these ideas that had come in from the community. I'm just not feeling it. I always miss people who aren't there. There are always chairs that are empty. And not just those people that have passed, but maybe those people who we don't have the contact with that we'd like to have anymore. I know several women who are estranged from adult children, for example, which must just be so heartbreaking at this time of year, especially. As you know, if you watch me regularly, one of my daughters lives in New Zealand. We're not estranged. We're not estranged. We're just estranged by distance. And, you know, I feel sad. I feel sad that I'm not going to see those grandchildren over the Christmas period and I can't join in and see their joy in person. It's been a while since I've done one of these off-the-cuff videos, isn't it? So, yeah, raw and ready. I think that the way I get through any kind of thing like this is to bring it back to the present moment. I have other grandchildren coming at Christmas who I love dearly and we're going to have a wonderful time. And the only way that I can cope with any kind of sadness, missing my dad, missing my daughter, missing people that I've loved and lost over the years, is you bring it back to the present moment and what's in front of you. And I just wanted to just say that. I didn't want to let Christmas go by without showing my face, since we've been companions now for over a year. And I didn't want to just disappear. I'm going to see the pantomime later, or as my 6-year-old grandson is calling it, the panty line. So, it's about finding the joy in the small moments. And if you are alone and you do just want to pull the duvet over your head, or you just want to spend it your way, who wrote these roles that we're supposed to play? Then I wanted to just say to you, it's okay, Christmas, it's just another day, and it's not going to change things because it's Christmas Day. If you're hurting, if you're sad, please accept a little hug from me. And if you're doing the big Christmas still, and you're there already preparing the food for the event in 2 days' time, don't forget to ask for help. Don't forget to factor in time for yourself and time alone and time to catch your breath. This is your holiday too. I'm getting to an age and a stage now where I think my children will start to take over a little bit. We do go up to my son's every other year, and he and his wife host Christmas for the two sides of the family, massive Christmas. I can see that happening more and more. Everybody would miss, I think, my husband's Christmas dinners. My daughter in New Zealand always misses the food. That the food is different there. Obviously, it's a different season, and she's always more homesick when it's a family gathering like this, even though she's got family there now. And Christmas isn't all roses, is it? It isn't all roses for those that can't afford to treat their children the way they want to treat them. Those that have lost their jobs over Christmas, those that are fearful for the future. And in the Christmas spirit, remember that for children, Christmas generally is about time together and time with their families. And the giving of presents doesn't have to be a mountain. You don't have to, well, it's probably too late now for me to say you don't have to put yourself in hock. We used to do it every year, and be paying off Christmas for months after and then start again. And it's not the presents that my children remember. It's the game of charades, the uncle falling asleep over a glass or two of something. It's, grandma falling asleep and I won't say that, that's rude. Anyway, I wanted to wish you a happy Christmas, however you're spending it. I'll see you again in the new year. I won't be posting anything next week. I will be just, being in the moment with my family and doing what Christmas means to us as a family. But next year, I've got a lot coming. A happy Christmas and an even happier new year. I'll see you soon. Bye.